Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are in the world, welcome to Radio Works World. I'm going to be your host today. My name is Agatha, and I'm a Mentor of Excellence and Identifier of Void. And I am really, really pleased and honored to have our lovely guest directly from Slovakia, Julia Balash. Welcome.
Hi, thank you very much, Agatha. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really well, and I must admit, you have such a precious story to share. So I'm going to not waste too much time. But before we start, I'd like to just share with all the viewers that we are broadcasting from London. And anyone who is interested to share their stories, they are more than welcome to leave a message below or contact me through Facebook, or perhaps visit my website, which is www.agaflow.co.uk. Now, these conversations, heart-to-heart, soul-to-soul conversations, take place on Friday at 10 a.m. in the morning. So everyone is welcome to listen, and I know people are joining from all over the world. Going back to you, lovely Julia. For those who don't know who is Julia Balash, please tell us a little bit about you.
A little bit about me. I live in London. I came to London 15 years ago. I started as a nanny. Then I wanted to British society, and I thought the best way is to study. Back home in Slovakia, I was studying a building construction school, and then I thought, yeah, I like the buildings, I like the detailing. Then I went to university and I finished university. I became an architect, and then I worked in architecture for a few years. And in 2012, I got diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, which is bowel disease. I nearly died. I came back. That's changed my whole life. It's just was like upside down, and things didn't mean to anything to me what was before, and I was kind of lost and finding like, what am I going to do? I lost interest in architecture suddenly, and and then I went back home to Slovakia, and my sister, she took me to the jumping classes, and I loved it. And because I was recovering and building my strength, because I had a really big operation, and it helped me. I loved it and came back to London again, but I couldn't find any jumping classes, and I think everything was kind of on a really good way for me, but I didn't realize during that time, when everything seems like it's so messy in your head, but the road is so clear for you. And then one day I was walking from the gym to home, and I was like, why I cannot open my own classes in London? I was like, okay, yeah, why not to do it? I contacted the company, I bought a trampolines, I found the space, then I found the instructors, because I knew from the beginning that I'm not going to be able to do by myself the classes. We opened one class, that was in 2013, September, October. Since that, we have 2 locations, 5 classes per week in London. In 2016, World Jumping Slovak company from Banská Bystrica over here, they contacted me, and they asked me if I want to be their distributor for UK. And yeah, I said, why not? I know pretty much now about the jumping. Why not to extend the business and to go, yeah, to go this direction. Now I'm preparing franchising to help people to set up their own world jumping classes in the UK, and pushing this product to the big chains in fitness leisure centers chain. Yeah, that's basically my story. It's a long short.
I totally respect you for what you had to go through. Could you please tell us a little bit about that day when you found out that you had this debilitating, I don't know whether I'm allowed to call illness or not, but
Yeah, it is illness. Yeah, for the rest of my life, they said to me. I don't believe in that. I had the symptoms when I was studying or after I finished the university. Um, I went to see lots of specialists, lots of doctors in UK. They told me that that's nothing, no worries, no worries. And I know one doctor, he just basically laughed at me that I'm making up those things. And I was like, okay, I just left it. Yes, I was quite stressed out from the university, you know, from the work and everything else, what was happening in my life. But I kind of knew because I was kind of tired, my body was tired. But I really, you know, you believe the doctors. What they said must be true because the tests, because of everything else. And it came the opportunity for me to go to India. And I wanted to do yoga. I want to do meditation, learn something about myself. And yeah, I went there, and my health just went so bad, really bad. I stayed in the hospital there for one week, and then I took the plane, and I don't know how I survived 8 hours. To be honest with you, I was in pain. When next day, when I went from airport to the hospital right away. Next day, I had an emergency operation because they find out that my bowel ruptured on several places. I have internal leak, and that's just like last minute to save my life. Yeah, to be honest with you, few days was really glazed. I don't know much about it. I was in intensive care. I am kind of like traveling somewhere and going somewhere. Yeah, but yeah, they just helped me to be here, and I'm really grateful.
it must have been quite a challenging time, both emotionally and physically, to you know, make yourself strong again, if you like.
You know what? Yes, it was, but I don't know what I don't know what really happened with me during that time. I just knew that everything is going to be fine. And I was so strong during that time. And my sister, she was like, don't do things. Don't do, just go. I was like, no, I can't. I have to move. 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 I think the worst time came when the illness came back the second time.
Oh.
And that was challenge. Yes, I opened my business. Everything was going well. Again, the stress came, and my flare up came, and that really that was difficult because I was worried about my business, which I just opened. I invest lots of money, and then not to stress, you know, put myself together. Don't ulcerative colitis. It's bowel disease. I go to toilet like 20, 25 times a day constant diarrhea, bleeding. It just not a great place to be. Toilets, I need to see. I know in London where the free toilets are. To be honest with you, I know now, learn my way how to ask at the station, tube station, to go to toilets because I need immediately. I cannot hold it. Yeah, but that time I said to myself, I'm going to heal myself. Yes, I tried, I did heal myself, I must say. I was constantly every day telling myself, this is hard.
That's okay. That's okay.
That I'm fine.
And that you are loved.
Yeah, and I'm healthy, and I changed my diet, and everything started to improve.
And you are amazing. I must say that you are absolutely amazing, Julia. I just wanted to point out that this stress that you're talking about can come or appear in different forms and shape. We think oftentimes that we're okay, but it's almost like we operate this stressful lifestyle without knowing that we are stressed. And it can, it can show up in your bowels like it did to you. It can show up in different ways.
Anywhere, and yeah, the stress, yes, stress is for me the trigger as well, the certain foods as well, which I'm on the special diet, let's say now. But stress, stress level, it's very important. As well, I cannot do lots of cardio workout because it's body stress as well. And to maintain everything together, not to go for running like I used to do. It is challenging, but I love it. To be honest with you, my illness showed me where I am supposed to go, what I am supposed to do in my life. I loved architecture, but I think that was not for me. Just now what I have, I'm really grateful. Now I can recognize out immediately. I was like, okay, I need to calm down. I need to relax. And then I just come out quickly from the stress and just deal with the different situation it's maybe strange to say, but I'm really grateful for what I have. Really, really grateful.
And what are the signs of the stress when you say you recognize straight away that you're stressed? How does it show up? Dizziness, or how do you feel you're stressed?
I cannot concentrate. And then I'm jumping from one project to the other, or from one thought to the other thoughts, and then it's like procrastinating, and I cannot focus on individual task. In the business, you do, emailing, you do. Yeah, and then I'm jumping, and it's like, okay, no. Now it's time to go out, just to go for a walk, or just go to the shop, to the Sainsbury, buy just a not important, water or something, and then come home, and that's it. Yeah.
So these are your life events that you had to endure and go through that brought you to this place where you are, knowing that you've actually had to, endure and go through that difficult time. Now you're doing something that is really physically demanding, which is jumping.
Yes, it is.
That's just almost impossible. How do you go from one thing where you're almost losing your life to something that requires your physical strength?
To be honest with you, I have a lovely instructors. I as I said on the beginning, I knew from the beginning that I cannot do this myself because I can lose the energy very quickly. But I work with the professional instructors, PTs, and The girls are lovely. We are developing the workout now together. I'm to be honest with you, I was the person, you have aerobic class, you watch on the YouTube or somewhere, and everybody go the same direction, and the one person always go to the different, or that's me. The jumping was one of the exercise which I could follow. Yeah, I was not her. And because of this, I can see the moves. I learn. To be honest, I went for the course, a jumping course. I did it from the beginning, everything, every step of the business. I learned the moves. I know, but with my lovely instructors, now we are developing everything together. They are from the fitness, from the dance backgrounds. And yeah, and it's much better because my creativity from architecture I am using for the business. And now I'm much more happy to do that. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know how to explain, but I see myself in this.
So you are a great example of someone who not only didn't give up on her life, but you actually took it to almost an extreme, if you like, where you thought that there is no hope, no chance, to something that gives you so much hope, so much pleasure, passion. So what would be your legacy? What would you pass on to someone else going, experiencing what you did?
I think never give up. One thing, yeah, don't give up your life, especially your life. You can give up lots of things, bad things, bad habits, whatever. Don't give up your life. If you are here for a reason. The reason will be shown to you. Strongly, I believe that. And it's really up to you to go to that way or fight it. I was fighting when I want to stay in architecture. I want to do that. I was so focused in architecture and I was doing well, but I was so focused and I really wanted to stay in architecture. And then just something came and it changed my life. And it's like, okay, that's fine. I have to start from the beginning. And I had lots of beginnings, when you come to UK, when you start to study, when I find my first job in architecture, and there was like, and I was a certain age, and I was like, oh my goodness, again, I have to do from the beginning. And yeah, illness, it was really from the beginning of my life, seriously beginning. Yeah, just don't give up your life. Don't give up. You will find your passion. I pray a lot. Prayers are for myself, that I kind of helping myself to make sure that I want to do, or universe, or God will show me what I'm supposed to do or where I'm supposed to go.
And that's a blessing, Julia, because I think what I'm taking away from you now from this conversation is the fact that every day is a beginning, whether it's a new beginning, old beginning, it doesn't matter, but it is a beginning.
Yeah.
So every day I have a chance to be better than I was yesterday. And that's exactly how I live. I'm not apologizing for anything because I'm not perfect, but I certainly expand and see every day as an opportunity to start from the beginning, basically.
Yes, it is beginning, and it's not beginning, but for us, every morning is okay. I have this, I have that, and slowly everything, step by step, to do step by step, and the stress. Yes, you can take it a positive or a negative way. Illness, you can take it positive or negative way. It's really up to you. don't be influenced by other people. You know, my mom, she thought I'm crazy. Like, no, why? You? Oh my goodness, why? You working architect. Oh my goodness, you're gonna change your whole life. I was like, yes.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? It doesn't mean, you know, when you do certain things in life, you finish certain things in your life, doesn't mean you have to carry on in that legacy
Wonderful.
or that particular thing. Life is beautiful.
You are inspirational. I can tell you that much. So what's evolving in your life right now? Tell me, share with me a little bit of news.
About the wall jumping is quite challenge for me, because the UK fitness and European fitness are somewhere else, and they don't. We have all the qualifications, we have a great product, but to bring something new in to the UK market, it's challenging and it's quite tough. Yeah. Um, uh, I love it. I'm trying to go to big chains with this product, as well introduce to individual instructors who would like to set up their own business and start their own small studio, small classes, or moms after home with the kids, they want to do something for themselves, or you know, somebody in administration, and she or they have basically evening or morning free, and they want to do something for themselves. They can start like myself, with the 1 class, 2 classes, and build it up their own small fitness wall jumping classes in their local area.
Brilliant, brilliant. And if somebody wanted to know more about you, do you have a website or an email address you wanted to share?
Yes, if people want to try our classes, Jumping Julia classes, they can go to website jumpingfitnessbritain.com. If they would like to become a jumping instructor, they can come to World Jumping Co. UK. As well, if they are thinking to go for franchising, the same website, World Jumping.
Brilliant.
I'm really happy to help them because I know the struggle with the opening small business and building up. Yeah.
And is there anything you wanted to say in closing?
Just be happy every day.
Be happy, even if you have the illness or struggles, just be happy.
Yeah. It's part of the life, and yes, it is. It is part of life. Don't take everything like so serious, because nothing is so serious. And it's proving to me every day, you know, that stress, it's not really worth it. Everything is not really worth it, but it is worth it. Everything is worth it. But on the big picture, yes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Julia. It was a pleasure having you on my
Thank you
show.
for having me.
And I'm sure many people have got inspired. And, you know, if somebody did want to get in touch with you, we've got the website addresses, and hopefully you will send me, if I didn't get one down. I don't think I didn't write down, but you will send it to me and we'll share it. So thank you so much again for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Enjoy yourself in Slovakia and do come back quick.
Okay, I will do. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye. Bye. Have a good day.
Thanks.
Bye.